Hey guys, how you doing today? Shuck, I told you to be on after Lacey got home from her new doctors because we just got established with some new doctors here in town. I haven't been there yet because I don't have to go for 6 months. My mom hasn't been there either, but um, what I want to let you know, I did some further investigations. I talked to you before about drivers, touchscreens, stuff like that. Now, this don't apply to your cell phone, tablet, or if you have an enabled touchscreen of your Chromebook, because those are usually updated through the app stores and the factory apps and whatnot. Well, computers, um, the reason why I've been getting a lot of stories online that the touchscreens aren't working right or none at all for the one that does have a touchscreen, not saying, hey, JC, not saying your touchscreen is bad or anything. Okay. I know mine ain't because I have run further tests on it. Okay. And I had to keep going into settings and stuff for reset the touchscreen, like I showed you in the past how to do, how to get in there. Um, what it is, and I've done a lot of research about this. It took me a while to stumble upon this. I update my drivers a lot and my PC manually because they don't have them out all the way up for Windows 11. I mean, I got an AMD driver the other day. I just put on my flash drive and the hard drives for my repair stuff. It's legit uh, and stuff. It's for your CPU chip that make your fan run better, make your CPU run a lot better, video, audio, and it does have some touch screen stuff maybe in that. But what the reason why your touch screens work when they want to or don't at all before you rather fixing a touchscreen, and they can be expensive when you go to a repair shop, anywhere 300 to 600 up to $1,000. It depends on what kind of screen you got and what's wrong with it, and how much work they got to do, especially if it's a laptop. How to take it out, put it back in.
Hey, JC.
Remember, it ain't always the parts that's going to run; it's the labor of doing this. Um, so if you know how to do your own touchscreens, I'd order them off of eBay for like 20 or maybe 30, 60, not even $100 bill. Replace them yourself. Generally that's the way to go. But in this case, it ain't got nothing to do with your touchscreen going out of your PC. Usually that would happen if you have a lot of flickering, the colors ain't right, something just ain't right with that digitizer on the other side of that glass. Maybe you've damaged it by cracking it, dropping it, getting careless, whatever. All right. What I found out through Microsoft itself, not only other individuals that had this problem like what I'm having. Lacey ain't experienced it yet, but she very well could. It depends. If you have an outdated driver, a lot of times, or an outdated operating system and or driver, it's not going to allow that feature to function properly or even at all. It could be a hit or miss or nothing at all. So I found out they made a lot of drivers still for computers. You could download. Now I wouldn't download them off of any third party app. I'd make or off that, the web or anything. I'd make sure they're legit because some of them looks legit, could be viruses or may not be compatible with your PC. Anybody knows how to fix computers professional way? It's Mr. Brian Pfluger, YouTube #1 electronics expert of the year, only road to YouTuber year. Thanks, Stacy. But what the problem is, lied. They still make computers out there with touchscreens and without. But I see more and more somewhat showing up on the store shelves. They're making somewhat without. Is because it's costly, for one, to get them fixed. The second reason is if the driver's outdated or don't work or can't be updated, it's not your computer, it's the company as well. I think maybe Dell's had this problem with Gateway. Maybe I seen a little bit on, but mine's an HP, so it's controlled by Microsoft. Yours might be a Dell or a Gateway or whatever, or Apple, whatever, or like a Mac. I kind of check into this too for them. Because I don't want to give false information. But the thing is, this is where it lied. Needless to say, You can't find a touchscreen drivers to re-update. I found them through like third parties. I tried to download, they either ain't going to be compatible or they're going to be viruses, and the virus protection I have running won't allow it. Like I told you, Microsoft Defender is trying to charge you now for it's called Microsoft Security through the Microsoft App Store. But after I did these AMD updates and stuff, did some other updates for Windows, then somehow I bypassed it where I got the security for free, but I got a backup through Spectrum. It's by F-Secure, and you get it free through Spectrum Cable / Charter if you got a subscription through them. They throw it in your package deal, for free. Hey, Brian curled his mouth off about you today in the bathroom. I punched him in the head. Oh, in the toilet. I told him, don't talk about you like that. I got your back. I'm tired of. Oh, yeah. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. But that's where it lies at. They don't have drivers for these. If they're outdated, it's either going to work or your fucking touchscreen don't work. If it don't work, I'd get a plug-in one. I got a plug-in one, but I'm going to get a spare later. And then I get a rechargeable mouse as well. I got one. I'm going to get another one of them later. It's like a gaming mouse with a little bit more features on it. I'd use a mouse, if anything, to help navigate through some stuff. I understand some of the games you play, you got to have like a touchscreen, but if you have to play them like that, I try to use a mouse, if anything, rather than the touchpad on your computer, because them works, but they ain't got as much functionality or versatility as just an external one. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, guys, to bring us bad news, but I read a lot of people's profiles on Google and everything else. Wow, Shuck Bolt, good having Brian's back. Yeah, it is good. I thank you, brother. And I think it stinks because they don't make the drivers any longer. I don't know if they're going to be willing to make them to work or not. If I find anything out, I could keep you maybe posted. But anybody runs across this video today or whenever it airs, be rest assured if you're having trouble with your touchscreen, always think it's an outdated operating system and or driver or both. Not saying you ain't having trouble with your touchscreen or it's failed, or the digitizer has to be replaced. But I don't want you to be spending tons of money and tons of time researching like what I had to. But of course, being a computer tech and cyber tech, I have to research this stuff. Okay. This didn't only come from Microsoft. It has come from other people online saying their screens quit working through Windows 10 and 11. I was forced into 11, so I'm back on 11. The screen started working. Some of my shit started disappearing. The drivers didn't come back on their own, just like boom. But this is the reason why I think it sucks. I think that they make the computer programs and the software and operating systems, they should make the drivers to run them. Because that's just like a mouse on your computer, okay, or a Bluetooth driver. If that Bluetooth driver or mouse driver outdates, or the operating system and or both, it can make those functionalities work kind of cockeyed or not even work at all. So then what? Your computer's fully no good. I mean, it's good, but you just can't use it very well. Is what I'm trying to get at. So, with that being said, I got a video coming up here on my phone soon. I got to upload this one, so this will be the only live video. I got an upload yet coming up here in a few. Brian's advice always saves people money. Everybody should show Brian the respect he deserves. Brian is on the air because he cares. Thanks, JC. And, that means a lot because I take a lot of time on my day to look this up or at night. And it's just like people, don't want to listen. Yeah, Brian is the best YouTuber. Thanks, Chuck. Y'all got my back. I know y'all do. Well, when something fails, you need to get it fixed. But there's just, only so much always fuck us so much a guy can do, or any tech for that matter, because when it comes to outdated drivers, outdated software, we can fix those, put those in your PCs, whatever you need. But when it comes to them not making them anymore, that's where I can't help you. All I can do is give you advice. I mean, I'd hate for y'all to buy a new computer and then 6 months down the road it happens again when everything in that computer you buy. And see, when you buy computers out of a rental place or Walmart, wherever, some of them are refurbed, some of them are new. Uh, I try to buy a more up to date model if you can, rather than an older model, but still, you're going to have this problem with drivers and software. Okay. It's all about the money now. They don't care about you. They just want that money out of your pocket to get shit done. And if they quit making shit in their own homes, they're going to be facing it too as software people, because it's like, what the hell do they do? If they need a screen driver, mouse driver, keyboard, Bluetooth, even a Wi-Fi internet driver. Right? Always better than Ghost Police or Wellsboro Wreck YouTube channel's dead lately. Yeah, I got your back always, bro. Thanks. You guys mean a lot to me, deeply with that. Um, that's why I'm not on a lot, just because busy, with this moving and then trying to get stuff ready for the car this spring to come back live to you folks. And we're dealing with doctors with Lacey and shit like that. And plus trying to research this stuff, and helping my dad with these government phone when he's having trouble, different things. We love you all, Flugers. Yeah, thanks. And plus, we're cotton candy going into the vet next month. Not a regular vet, but the shelter, not to stay from the 5th to the 6th all night. She'll be booked for surgery, getting fixed. So she'll be back the next day. And the place is good. I worked for in the past, so I ain't gonna some animals nowhere where they ain't fucking good. And then when I get the motor done, Creamer, I might get him and Hardee's. I'm all right. We're gonna go eat at Hardee's and possibly Long John Silver's and Upper Sandusky at the shelter over there. Yeah, much love, Plugas everywhere. Yeah, but that's why I wanted to fly by and tell you guys. Anybody out there that has on-screen touchscreen problems and your PCs, certainly I'd look at the drivers, see if they're outdated. I can't roll these back, so you could try to roll them back, but mine won't because they won't update. I look for updates a lot to see. That's all you can do. Maybe eventually they're going to release one. I just don't know when and where, but I just know they could. Not 100% on that. But, that's why I wanted to bring this video to you guys live, because I figured you guys needed to know this to save you guys tons of money, work, and research. I do the work and research for you for free online to let you guys know. But if I had to fix your computer now, I'd have to charge you something. But for advice or something like that, or give you a free estimate of what it's going to be, that's free for me to you as a gift, because I know a lot of people ain't that fortunate. A lot of techs want that money for advice or for research or anything. A lot of them won't give you a free estimate either on parts of labor. I would. I can let you know if it could be fixed, what we're going to need to do here, and all that. And then when the repair is done, I'll show you the proof, like the part and kind of what I had to do with removing viruses and updating your stuff. I would go over all that with you when you brought it to me. Can we have a sip of pop? Oh, you sure can. Thanks for spending live time with us today, Brian. You are more welcome. Brian deserves millions for what he does for everybody. I'm not asking a dime out of your pocket, only, your love and support on my channel. money sounds nice, but I'm not here to rip anybody off or take money out of their pocket and rip them off. Um, if I had to put a screen in a computer, if you bought the part, I'd probably do it for about 50 to 70 bucks. If I had to buy it, I'd have to make a little on the profit. Like if I picked up for 40, I'd charge you 60. Probably about 100, 125 with parts and labor. Compared to a shop, 300 to 1,000 bucks. If I had tons of money, I would send you plenty, Brian. Oh, I know you wouldn't. Tell Mama Fluga hi. Oh, I will. So, we had the cops here one night too, and that's another reason why I've been checking outside. Because we had a stranger here one night knocking on all the sliding glass door windows. He broke our goddamn lock. And from what the cops, everybody said he had a handgun. We had the maintenance guy here. I had to put a wedge of piece of pipe in between the door and a sliding frame till the lock got ordered and fixed. And I still got that pipe there to keep that door from getting cracked open. And Mama Flugo was running scared about 2, 3 in the fucking morning, and I was in bed sleeping, didn't hear nothing. So that's the other reason why I wasn't on, kind of keeping an eye out, for protection. But, everything's good now. You got the lock fixed. You had to order it. It's one of these locks you can't get from Lowe's or anywhere. The sliding doors are rather old, so you got to kind of order the parts. It was replaced once since we moved in, but it broke again. They're not made very well. And the maintenance guy told me to just go ahead and keep a long copper pipe in between the frame and the sliding door so you can't jimmy it open. We'd all protect the Flugas if we were there. Nobody messes with my boy Brian. Thanks, Chuck. It means a great world to me. When I'm not on, it's not excuses. It's because we're busy. And then I had to get my computer ready, rebooted from Windows 10 to 11 being forced to. Then I had to figure out what was going on with this touchscreen crap. And then Lacey, with this new doctor we got her into, because we're tired of seeing practitioners. One we had was a quack. So we got in a whole different one. Yes, that's right. But I do have one upload coming up. Then I'm going to do movies and stuff. But virtually, that's what I had to tell you about touchscreens, guys. Sorry, they just don't make the updates no more. I don't know when or if they will. But if your touchscreen fails, that could be the reason why. You can always tell some about a computer if you know tech stuff about when a screen's going to fail or, something just ain't right. You're going to have that feeling and bill for that. Brian's, what's going on with Jay Ruffner? I haven't heard nothing more about him, buddy. Hey, Jeff Sheet, I haven't heard nothing more about him. I know he's still at the car lot yet, ripping people off on cars. I got my own that needs fixed. No loans, no repos, so I'm good there. I just assume not to really see Jeff anymore or hear nothing about Jay Ruffner, but I haven't heard any more on that investigation. Only like the real YouTuber of the year supposedly comes on and starts imitating other people, which we know he ain't. It's him. It'll always be him. Taking other people's spots and hacking and scamming and all that fun stuff. When do you think you will work on the car again? Well, we're getting somewhat bad weather up here. I gotta go out hopefully this week if I can with a little air compressor, pump the back tire up. It's a little low where I haven't put air in it for quite some. I'm hoping to get started on it in April so I can determine if it can be saved or not. So I can order the parts in May. I'm hopefully shooting towards April, guys, but I can't guarantee it. You'll know when I'm out there with the damn camera, come on video, upload, walking back 2023, working on my car again. Kind of thing, We just gotta go in the weather, it's still in the 30s, 40s. I don't want to drain the engine block, gets down below freezing, and I crack the block in the head, then it's gotta get towed. I'm trying to do everything I can to save this vehicle. Whereas Lacey, she's in making supper. She just got home from the doctor. She's diabetic and I have to take shots. And with this one shot, she has to take food with it. or it can make her sick, and she could end up back in the hospital if her sugar gets way too low. So she is in there right now finishing up supper.
Supper's done.
Supper's done, so I'm going to eat and then upload this video. Brian is the only real YouTuber there. Thanks. Don't worry, Brian. We'll get the car fixed. He's a professional 5-star Michelin rated mechanic, Firestone approved. Yeah, thanks, guys. What's for supper? We're having ham. I'm having Spanish rice from a box show home. Not homemade, but she has to mix it together. She can't eat it because the bell peppers, the red peppers, are food allergy. So me and Mama Fluga is eating out the ham. She's just making regular minute rice, like white rice. So I'm going to jet out of here. I'm going to go and eat so we can get our meds. And I'll be back probably in a half an hour maybe, to do this live video. Not live, but an upload. So I will be back, guys. Much love. Can I ask you a question? Yeah, sure, buddy. I gotta get ready to eat. Mama Fluga has to eat, and Lacey has to get her insulins and all that.
I found a scoop that was.
Is it racist to say so white rice? No. I eat brown, I eat white, different kinds.
Yours is Spanish.
But anyhow, guys, talk to you later. Laugh out loud, JC. Love y'all. Peace, guys. Much love.
Hey, guys.
Just take it easy. And please remember what I told you about these screen updates and drivers and stuff I told you. I'm trying to save a ton of money and time. Ring notification down. Yeah, ring that and select all for me, please.
On?
Just JC and Shock.
Hey, guys.
But anyhow, guys, I'm going to bounce out here, leaving the comments down below if you've had this on-screen problem that I've had. I'm your tech. I'm always here for you day or night, 150%. When I get the information and the tech support, I'll let you know right away. Lacey, hello. That's what Shock said. Anyhow, guys, see ya. Much love to you and the fans. Love y'all. Bye for now, guys.